Hi, I'm Leanne, founder of Mentor. Welcome to our journey on how we leverage chats to empower people and ultimately leave no one behind. COVID accelerated the trends of remote and flexible work by 25%, and this especially impacts the millions of low skilled workers who most often don't have access to computers or mobile data at home. Businesses struggle immensely to provide adequate HR support that's accessible to their workers anywhere at any time. And to exacerbate this, businesses often aspire to develop technologically advanced, but then overlook the simplicity of the fundamentals of their people's needs. And this is why Mentor sought and found a way to address these needs and to meet the job seekers and employees where they are at, right there in their mobile chats. Mentor was founded in 2015 to radically change how people find and excel at work by helping businesses harness the power of chat apps to manage their recruitment and human resource functions. Our chatbot tools comprise recruitment, training, payslips, leave management, and employee engagement. Chatbots integrate with the existing organizational systems on the one side and the chat apps that the job seekers and employees already use on the other side, like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. Hence, no additional system or app is required. We literally meet everyone where they are already at. Our Mint bots are free to use for the job seeker or employee end users, and businesses pay a tech licensing fee with pricing that is determined by the monthly chat users and the selection of chatbot tools deployed. Mintel customizes its chatbot tools to any of the business's HR needs. However, the industries where Mintel bears most value are those that employ large volumes of non-office-based staff, like retail shop floor, manufacturing, mining, agriculture, construction, or even seagoing. Since the workforce from these industries don't have computer access at work, and most often come from communities where they don't have computers or heavy data access at home either, our chat integrated solution enables them to bypass the need for computers and large volumes of data altogether. Research showed that 90% of job seekers and 100% of employees have access to phones that run WhatsApp or another chat app, either on their own phone or via friend or family members. And most already have a chat bundle costing them as little as 30 US cents per month. So this solution is highly accessible to the target end users with hardly any barrier to adopt. The company was founded 6 years ago in Cape Town, and we are expanding this year also into Africa and Southeast Asia. We developed our chatbot tools over the last 3 years, having served nearly 100,000 people from marginalized communities with over 6 million chat messages. And so we gained invaluable expertise in not only chatbot AI, but how to communicate with this target audiences to ensure full engagement and achieve the intended impact. Our recruitment tools have proven to improve job retention of first-year employees by 70% and reduce job-seeking costs by 90%. Our chat-based training empowers employees to upskill anytime from anywhere and amounts to only 1/10 of the usual training cost to the company. HR tools reduce HR support costs by 75% and enables HR teams to operate 15 times faster than usual. Mentor's mission is to make a remarkable difference to youth unemployment and marginalized communities globally, aiming to leave no one behind. So let me show you how we do that in action. Our first case study demonstrates how the largest organization in the fishing industry in South Africa transformed their recruitment process to be inclusive of job seekers all over the country, whilst having achieved an 80% reduction in the time spent on recruitment. The company has over 7,000 employees in the country alone, most of which come from rural towns. Up to recently, the recruitment process was still operated with a very traditional paper-based job application system until they were introduced to Minter, of course. Job seekers did not only have to physically drop off their CVs and documents at the harbour offices, but the paper system also resulted in complications such as documents being lost, many duplicate applications wasting precious HR time, and even bribing that came to light just to get applicants' CVs on top of the bigger paper pile. Minter's WhatsApp recruitment tool turned this process completely mobile. Now, for the first time, applicants can apply from anywhere in the country and only need to travel to the harbour for their final interview after they've been screened and shortlisted by Minter's matching algorithm. This chat-based and AI-driven process resulted in double the usual applicant numbers and an astounding 80% saving in recruitment admin time that freed up HR teams to finally have more time for other employee needs. We also recently ran a Youth Month initiative with a retail giant that leveraged Minter's platform to empower youth customers with a CV building tool and interview skills training, all through their favorite chat app, WhatsApp. Within just 4 weeks, over 20,000 youth participated from all over South Africa, most of whom have never had access to career support before. In return, the youth also completed a customer survey that provided the retailer with invaluable customer insights on their new product range. Here is the recruitment tool in action. The largest dairy company in Indonesia had a huge problem administering training to the nearly 3,000 rural women that work for them as sales reps all across the country. Training of the remote workforce is very costly, time-consuming, and often ineffective, especially when your employees hardly have access to computers or costly phone data. The company decided to turn the tide on all these struggles when they converted their training to chat-based delivery, leveraging Minter's platform. The usual paper-based and classroom training material was reformatted into bite-sized chat-based chunks, engaging the users with images and short videos. Users were quizzed at the end of each course with the correct answer and clarifications being provided in real time to ensure that the users know where there are still gaps in their knowledge or understanding. Once they pass the quiz, a customized certificate is awarded to them right there in their chat. Now the company is able to upskill their workforce all over the country, enabling them to learn on the go as and when it suits their schedules, which not only enables them to be more productive, but also improves the quality of their work. And not even to mention how much the company saves on training costs and time compared to their usual manual practice. It is often overlooked how much time non-office based employees spend trying to access and query their payslips, especially in industries where overtime is the norm. They spend very precious work hours queuing to access a self-serve computer booth to print a payslip or traveling to the company offices to discuss their questions with the HR team. Companies also often incur extortionate costs by printing payslips centrally and then sending it by courier to local sites across the country. And when someone loses their payslip, it can take months to obtain a replacement, which they might be in dire need of for proof of income for basic living needs, such as rent or credit. Similarly, submitting sick notes and the leave application process is a paper-based nightmare for such companies and their employees, often depriving them of their employment benefits altogether. Mentor's payroll and leave management chatbots seamlessly integrate with the company's existing payroll and HR systems and administers those functions via chat apps, completely eliminating the need for paper or human intermediaries. One of our latest integrations are with Sage, enabling HR teams to issue payslips via WhatsApp. Employees can also request and receive a replacement payslip on demand, submit their leave requests, and query any concerns with an HR representative right there in the chat. Through these tools, HR costs associated with payslips, leave management, updating of employee information, and HR inquiries are reduced by as much as 75%. And the workforce finally receives the timely support they need to thrive. Thanks for listening. I welcome you to join the journey and ensure that no one gets left behind.